Hi again. It's been a week talking about cycles, and we've been focusing on pain, but I want to change and shift gears a little bit today. One of the things we talked about last weekend was what decision means, to make decision. And this is about choose life, right? That God gives us that choice. Choose life, choose death, choose prosperity, choose destruction. Like it's our choice. And but that word decision, making a decision, I think a lot of people don't recognize what it really means. In the Latin, it comes back this way. It just says basically this. It's the state of cutting off. So it's like if you have 4 options, you cut off 3, there's your decision, right? So, that's what we're doing. And cutting off illustrates why decision making can be pretty tough. It can be hard to make decisions because we want to weigh all the options, keep them maybe as long as we can. At the same time, maybe we keep them too long. And we end up not making a decision, which is the same as making a decision. And that's where we end up not having so much life. We don't want to make a decision about our actions in a relationship or our financial standing, and we don't want to apply the cutting off principle of what decisions do. And so we don't get the fruit of good decision making. Left with that which we have chosen, focus, get energized, let's go, let's make this thing work, let's get good plans, goals, and drive this decision forward now. You don't get driving. You just, again, that repeat button we're talking about, just keep repeating the same things that allow you not to actually go forward with things. So today I've wanted to refer to a story I mentioned on Wednesday night, Rich Young Ruler, because we often think of the cycle as a pain, but there's also these things that are as much a cycle, if not more so, in our life. And this guy, he had it all. He had the wealth, he had the power, he had power positions. He was young. So he's got all of this stuff going for him. Comes to Jesus, and he just knows, you know what, the most important thing to him was if he could, in his bucket list, secure eternal life. He needs to know that he's going to be qualified. He's looking for his qualifications. So he asked Jesus a qualification question. What must I do to have eternal life? That was his question. This guy's sharp. It's almost like he treats it like a bucket list, though. Like, I just want to add, now I got to cap it all off. I have the money, I have the power, I've got the name. I've got most of my life ahead of me. I got to cap it. How do I get eternal life now? And Jesus said, well, obey the commandments. And he gave him some. To which he said, I've done that. Then they get to an exchange where Jesus, is going to give a little tougher punch. Because the man asks, so what am I still missing? What is it that I am missing? He says, what do I still lack? Knowing he's not complete. He doesn't have the complete package. There's something that hasn't secured this for me. And Jesus gave this answer. If you want to be perfect, which means to be complete, go, sell your possessions, give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me. A lot of people take this and they think, well, okay, what's going on here? Because Jesus is against money or wealth. No. This man, he's really telling him the honest truth. If you want to know what is keeping you from the idea of having eternal life secured for you, it's because your life is owned by these things. And he's saying, it's time. Dump this. If your life continues to be owned here, then you don't have eternal life. So then Jesus says to him this, then come follow me. So he says 2 things. He says, dump this stuff that owns you, and then come follow me. He offers him a fresh dream, a new dream, the big, great adventure. What his life could have been. My gosh, he could have been one of the disciple all-stars. This guy, though, it says this. When the young man heard this, he went away sad because he had great wealth. He had great security. He had great comfort. And sometimes our cycles have nothing to do with pain, but rather that well, we can avoid a lot of pain because we've got wealth, we've got comfort, we've got this. Jesus said, this can't own you. And then follow me? You think Jesus would have said something like this if Jesus was into the same value system? Well, you give it all to me and then come follow me. He didn't do that. He said, you go, give it away. Come follow me. That's the way out of our cycles. This is the way of life. It's a way where nothing owns your life but that who gave you life, Jesus, the Creator. And when you get that right, when He's first, when He has ownership of your life, that's when you're the freest. And you are the freest to pursue the greatest dreams and adventures that He has for you. In relationships, in, yes, economics, yes, your profession, wherever your skills and trades will take you, wherever, all of those great, experiences that He can bring out of you. You have limits way out here, as we've been talking about. So today, at the close of the week, I say to you, your cycle might not be one of pain, upon which bad ideas like to slide down and just hit repeat, repeat. Yours might be a different repeat button. It might be, man, have I got a lot of comfort and security? And have I ever hit, the values of pleasure, possessions? Oh. And I'll just hit repeat, repeat, repeat. Jesus says, dump it. It must not own you. Then come, follow me. So at the end of this first week of Choose Life, make a decision. He was told, cut this off. Give your life here. He had a hard time doing that. In fact, he couldn't do it. Can you? Make a decision. What will own your life? Choose life. God bless.